that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Yeah. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Yeah. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Chad calling. Let me click over real quick.
All right, Coach, thank you as always. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
Let's go, baby. Check 53.
Hey, watch that. Hey,
15. He's checking.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 6, now second and 4.
I'm here all day. Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Mike's 57's Mike. I got you.
Mahomes now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. 53 is the mic. Come on, baby.
Now it's Darnold. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Protein spill. Hey, watch it, watch it. Lady. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Faking the give, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Bravo. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch the shit, watch the shit. Hey, hey, lady, shit. Check, crunch, crunch. Hey, zoom.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
57, Mike 57. Smoke, get this. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Silver.
Now here's Mahomes. And they're going deep for Hill. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
X3, 218, chopper. Mike 56, Mike 56. Lady, shoot. Hey, wahoo. 56, the Mike boys, 56. Check 56. Stay with your man.
Darnold.
Shit.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Hey, orbit. Young lady.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Anunwa's got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Recon, 152 fighter.
They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Chopper! Red 80!
To throw is Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
Better bring it. You better bring it.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Mike, 57. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, 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 kill.
zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Hey, Steve 6.
Darnold on 3rd down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's make these, exit. Christian, travel.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Darnold on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Watch out, lady. Watch out. Lady.
Hey, Alpha.
To try again after the sack. Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
80 weapons.
Tighten up. Check.
Red 80. Spud.
Back. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Check. 53's Mike.
Now Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Yellow. Go. 53. Check 53. I know he ain't got it. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You are done.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Not that time for Watkins. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? After the interception, here's Darnold. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darren Lee picks it. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, it's McCoy. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
It's going to be a long day.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
And the kick by Butker is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ball.
Here's Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Kill. Man, 80.
Hey, high 7.
56 to Mutt, boys, 56. Man, 80. Hey, defense, let's go. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, son.
A first down throw, Darnold. And he's got a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Slam. Wide. Get wide. Watch twist.
To the air again, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw on 2nd and 10. Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Darnold now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
61, matchbox lights.
Check. 53's Mike. Man, 80.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You got tight right there. Alert 3.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Man, Eddie. Kill. Turn up.
Bravo.
25. Check 25.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the slide.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Hey, alert 3, alert recon, 132 fighter. Watch the shit. Motion, motion.
They'll go again to McCoy. Shifts by him. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Wide 80.
Here we go, here we go.
Hey, 43.
Mike's 57, 57's low.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Yellow. I go on 80.
Come on. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Hey, Sunday.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 57. Mike, 57.
Mahomes now on first down. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 25 yards that time.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Buy down these two. I go wide right.
Push him back. Push him back. Check. Lucky.
Check.
Mike's 57.
Easy.
Tighten down. There you go. Watch the twist.
Hey, I need one over here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Darnold now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 49. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Kelsey. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
It wasn't the line that jumped that time, the 2nd level.
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level, probably because they moved up to the 1st level, and that hurts them.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
They'll try again with McCoy. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now Mahomes Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Mike 57. Let's go. Let's go, defense. And here we go. Shoot.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Double up. He's coming, double up. 80 weapon.
Mahomes now to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Easy. 57. Mike, 57. Let's go, D.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on, man. Let's go.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Darnold, a screen to Bell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nunez got it, complete. The 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, team 6.
Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Now it's Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Thomas, the intended target. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. just giving up 3 points in the NFL?
Yellow.
That's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Real side. 56, Mike, 56. Quit talking about it and bring it. 56, the Mike, boys. Red 80. 56. Army.
Hey, exit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. This one caught by Crowder. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
General West.
Check 4. Check 53.
Young lady.
Check 53 is mine. You're trash. You're trash.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Slam.
Young lady.
Slam. Joker, Joker. Joker, Joker.
Young lady.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Kill, kill, kill.
From the 50, it's Darnold.
Undercut.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Under 10. Under 10.
Hey, echo.
Kill, kill, kill. Slam, slam, slam.
On first down, it's Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Darnold to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Darnold's pass intended for Jamison Crowder. Incomplete.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check.
Young lady.
Check hot.
Young lady. Hey, Alpha.
Check. 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 Check, check. Go back, go back. We got motion, we got motion. Back up, back up. Let's go, let's go.
Red 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
To the air again, Darnold. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now for the point after.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Dances by him. Another nice move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.